I am fantastic. I'm so happy, Bobby. Like, I love the fact that you got uncomfortable right away. You just joined the stream and came right on. I'm big on action, and I love that. Thank you so much.
Yes, massive action. I just started following you, and I'm so thrilled to check you out and learn more about what you're doing.
Oh, well, it's all about you tonight, and then we could just have a conversation. This is live taped. I'm recording right now for my podcast. And Rahul is here. Rahul, you took massive action. You didn't even waste no time. Thank you so much, buddy.
You're welcome.
So let's get started. First of all, Rahul, where are you from? Where are you located?
Virginia.
Virginia. Is it Virginia Beach? Where in Virginia, bud?
In Great Falls.
Great Falls? I appreciate that. I haven't been there. I'm probably going to have to drive through there when the snow hits because I need to get to Miami for 10X GrowthCon.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Where are you, Bobbi?
I live in Mobile, Alabama, but I got comfortable and left California. So I'm here in the deep south of Alabama.
So you got uncomfortable and left California or comfortable?
I got uncomfortable.
Ah, we love that. You know, hey,
Yes.
I'm trying to get uncomfortable and move to California. So what?
Yeah, same
You too, Rahul?
here. Yeah.
I don't know about the weather anymore around here, but as you know, let's get to know each other on a deeper basis. Rahul, what do you do?
So, I'm a sophomore at George Mason University, and I currently work for a startup. So, basically, we have three apps. One is called the Drunk Mode app I explained to you about on the live video, and then another one is called Walk Against Humanity. It's basically a fitness app where we send funny push notifications to our users, and we motivate them to become more active. And then the third one is called Family Mode, and our beta will be releasing in April, and it basically targets families and helps them with their everyday lives. And we're coming up with other apps, like a textbook app, a travel mode app, and just so different like kind of apps that helps people on with their everyday lives.
Wow, so it's like useful, everyday, like practical apps that makes us actually fits in my mission: think better, live better, act better.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I love that. And how does it feel working for a startup company? A lot of pressure there?
Yeah, it's actually pretty chill, and it's nice. It's more laid back. Like we have, I work like 3 days a week, so it's not that bad. It's actually nice, and so I'm usually on campus for most of the time. I go to college, and then the other days I go to work, like just 3 days. So yeah, so it's a nice. I think it's more laid back and it's flexible, so I really enjoy it. So yeah.
No, that's awesome. And what have you done to get uncomfortable?
What have I done to get uncomfortable?
Yeah. What steps and measures have you taken in your life to just break traditional norm, conventional wisdom? You're mad as hell. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired. You actually jumped off the edge.
So I've made a lot of connections through my startup, and so actually I've helped them with the marketing side. At first I started on the marketing side, then I made my way to the operations side. So actually I helped them land on air with Ryan Seacrest. There's a radio station in Virginia called
Wow.
and then I got us into a Washington Post article and then a Good Morning America blog, and I've just been promoting it everywhere. And so I'm just and also now I'm on the operations side, so I do work with a lot of research projects. So so it's actually really cool, and just to see how our apps work and just the different models we work with. So so yeah, it's been nice. So I think I've been making a lot of connections and trying to expand my knowledge with working with the startup, and also taking classes at GMU. So
yeah, no, that you got a full schedule, and it seems like you've added so much value to the startup. You know, all the things that you mentioned on the blog, Ryan Seacrest, it's like you're pumping out massive action for something that's really not even tangible yet. You know what it is with a startup? It's like it's just a pitch, you know? But for you to get tangible results with this, it just shows me that you get uncomfortable on a daily basis, and also you're learning different techniques in how to reach more. So I love that.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump over to Bobbi, because Bobbi, too, she said she left the land of freaking beautiful weather, right? Comfortable beach life. Tell me about that move. Why did you take that move and you're now down in Alabama?
Well, I lived in this sunny, beautiful town of Santa Cruz, California, and my love was headed home. We both lived in California together, and we had broke up for a while, and he was headed back to Alabama. And for a long time, I was like, you know what? I'm earning the most I've ever earned in the career I've been in. I had been there for 11 years, lived in a beautiful, beautiful home right on the beach. But I said, you know what? I'm going to get uncomfortable, because if it doesn't work out, I can always come back. You know, I'd rather go somewhere with my best friend, and got super uncomfortable. Now I'm an outside sales rep for a company. I've never worked in sales my whole entire life, so I'm out getting super uncomfortable every single day, getting in front of people that I never thought I would get in front of, and busting through glass ceilings, because I was super afraid of those kind of things in the past.
Right. No. You are amazing, because number one, sales is scary as it is, because we've been taught so different to think about sales in like this slimy way, like, you know, the salesman, the death of a salesman, the slime ball, the fast talker. And it's like everything is just, it's not supposed to be, but everything that we do, we're selling ourselves. So it's, you know, once Absolutely. I changed the mindset around sales, it's like, why did I used to think of sales in such a negative connotation? It's crazy. But to leave almost, you know, up and leave California where, it, you know, you were okay. It wasn't like you were, you know, spread it too thinly. But to go and start this new thing, this new venture, and that's totally, you're a comfort killer. And I'm so happy to have you on the call today. What's your favorite book, Bobbi?
Oh, gosh. I would say Be Obsessed or Be Average.
Boba.
Or the 10X.
Yes.
Rule. Oh, gosh. Those are my two favorite right now.
Well, it sounds like you're a Grant Cardone fan. Sounds like we're all Grant Cardone listeners and followers and watchers and leaders.
Absolutely.
Well, here's what my idea behind Boba, and 10X Rule was one of those books that I actually had the audio book, and I listened to it over 100 times. And, you know, and what it meant for me was I had to get uncomfortable to even understand 10X, to even understand Boba. I needed to want more for myself. And tell me something that you never probably told anyone, like for me, and I'm going to start it off. I'm on Grant Cardone TV, as you know, right? The first show that I did, they wanted me to do a little minute segment, and it took me 60 takes to get that segment right. Here I am thinking like, okay, I could speak well, I could just jump in there, I got all this energy, right? But I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. The script, I kept fumbling. I did 60 takes for a 60-second freaking video. It kind of floored me, really. And what I learned from that experience is that practice is what makes us experts. You know, it's like this experience of just doing and action. And I'm 100% firm believer that action is everything. Is there an experience that you remember where you just kept failing, man? It just wasn't feeling like it was working out, but in the process you learned from it? We'll have Rahul go first.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. So did you want me to answer a question?
Yeah. So I was wondering if you had an experience where you just it felt like you were failing, and but at the end of it, the outcome was that you were really learning versus failing through the experience of failing over and over and over again.
So I guess I actually after high school, I applied to many colleges, and there was one I didn't get into, which I wanted to go to, which was actually George Mason. I got on the wait list, and then, so what I did is I went to a local college here in Virginia, and then I worked my way up to get to GMU because actually I got into like Penn State and other colleges out of state. So my idea was I'll have more like a much larger network here in Virginia, like because we're close to DC. So I went to a local college, and then I worked my way up to go to GMU. So that way I could like have many connections and I have many opportunities to work with different like companies. And actually I found I met my founder through the local college I went to, and that's how I began working for the startup. So I think that's how the process went. So I think I felt good by doing that. So yeah.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. That's exactly what I was referring to. Bobbi, do you have anything in that terms of failing over and over, but really in the process you were just learning? It was good.
Oh gosh, I do every single day, but right now I'm actually on a self-awareness journey where I absolutely love helping people, but I'm also working on building my brand. I work with network marketing as well, and going live on Facebook was really tough for me because I have struggled with body image issues for a long time.
Yeah.
But I am actually going live every single day
on
Facebook.
I love it.
I'm on day 41 today, where I'm going on and talking about what makes me uncomfortable, what I'm self-aware of, and I've built an audience and working on helping people with body confidence, image, and self-love.
Wow.
So I'm in the process now and absolutely loving it and getting other people on board as well. So I think it's my calling right now.
And how natural is it after? Yeah, you're right. So the first day, scary, right? Second day, now you're up to day 41. It's becoming a little easier. Now you're in that stage where now you're teaching others and you're involving others, and it feels good to give back, that level of love. And now you're like, what the hell was I thinking on day one? Like I could have done this on day 0, right? It's because that experience. Yeah, and we learn so much about ourselves, and I think the true meaning of life is self-mastery and understanding ourselves and in our environment and how we fit into it. And it will take a lifetime because we learn so many new different things, and so it's just special. So I don't know how you guys found me, and it would be amazing to share that story on how did you find Stacey A. Cross, and there's no damn E in my name. Bobbi.
Can I go first?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, awesome. So one of my very good friends, he's probably actually listening right now. He is doing the self-awareness project with me. His name is Mike Chavez. He found you on YouTube just last week and has been literally raving about you and your branding, your like your energy, and how much he loves you. And I looked you up last night and I watched a lot of your videos on YouTube, got super excited, and I had just seen that he shared your live feed on Facebook just a few minutes ago, but then hopped off and started Snapchatting me, and then I was like, oh my gosh, like snapping him back as Rahul was talking, letting him know that I was being interviewed on your podcast.
That is amazing. I love Mike. And, Mike is a great guy. I think he made a video and he thanked me in it. He was doing his awareness project too. So it's amazing how this thing works out and how the usage of the internet could make a really literally unknown person become known in their mission and purpose. And I appreciate you taking the time to engage with me, to jump in my feed, to find me on YouTube, to watch my videos. That definitely is an investment in time, and for that, I definitely appreciate it. So I want to say thank you.
It's my pleasure, and I will share with many, many others because you're helping so many people. So I'm very excited and thrilled to share what you're doing as well.
Awesome. And my mission, I was addicted to gambling for 9 years, bro. I was so scared to say it. My parents, I don't even know if I admitted it. I'm just admitting it now in my business because I was ashamed. I was embarrassed to say that I was a zombie sitting in front of slot machines, wasting my time, wasting my talent, and wasting my genius. So, I've come out of depression and low confidence, no confidence, and being, of course, my low self-esteem and, low self-awareness. And I really built a company by my own self getting uncomfortable. That's what the company's about. It's really the Comfort Killers, your journey to success, which is my journey to success. So it's a twofold way that I'm running this brand. So thank you again for definitely looking me up and keeping this flow in motion. I'm definitely going to watch you on your self-awareness projects. Hopefully I catch 42.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. How about you, Rahul? How did you find me?
So, actually, I have a friend named Gabriel Patrick on Facebook, and I saw that he was mutual friends with you, and so I added you on Facebook, and actually I watched some of your video with Mr. Cardone, and so actually I discovered Mr. Cardone's show actually throughout this week, and I was watching his videos, live videos, and then I was on air with him yesterday. I talked to them about the startup.
Yeah.
So I was really inspired about how you and Mr. Cardone, how you guys are, you came up with such great ideas, like how you came up with your company Comfort Killers, and how he came up with his own show, and how he worked his way up, and basically how you worked your way up. So I was really inspired by that.
Yeah.
So I think this was really awesome how you did the live video, and I was really I really enjoyed how you answered all those questions, and you explained how you went from 0 to 100 and about throughout your whole life basically, and how you came up with the company. So
yeah.
I appreciate being on the podcast.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, thank you so much. When I went to see Grant Cardone in Miami to get him on the Comfort Killers, it was no joke that maybe Stacy was a little nervous, okay? I was like, but then guess what? I realized that I deserve to be there, just like all of us. We deserve to be anywhere that we put our mind to. So there goes the nerve gone out the door. There's no more fear when you're dealing with confidence. And furthermore, fear has been an indication for me that I need to step forward and provide massive action, take that action, do the very thing that I'm afraid of, and so I could grow. So when I was sitting with Grant Cardone initially, I was like, what the hell am I doing here? This is only 8 months in my business. People have been watching this guy for years and hasn't done a show, and I was just like, really, what am I doing here? And it's because we're meant to be there, and from that has spawned such greatness. And I want to say thank you to you, Rahul, for again stepping in this taking action. Number one, you're the first person to call, but just watching the video, but then knowing the story behind me. And I appreciate that so much, because anyone that I could literally help, anyone that I could serve, I'm only on earth as a conduit, as a vehicle to teach millions how to get uncomfortable. And it's only because I'm doing it on a daily basis. So it's really an energy thing and a value thing that I'm dedicated to now. Now, just because you guys took this first step, I want to send you guys something. So Siobhan is going to reach out to you in an email, and she's going to ask for your address. So thank you so much. We're going to end the podcast here. Any final words from you, Bobbi? First of all, you know what? If you guys want to contact me, of course, it's Stacey A. Cross on everything, on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook is, of course, me on Facebook, The Comfort Killers. I drop articles every day, that. And of course, my YouTube channel, it's really Stacey A. Cross on everything across the board. The Comfort Killers on YouTube is one of them too. So we do want to send you a special gift. I want to hear a quote from you, not a quote from what someone else made. Not, the famous Grant Cardone quote, not Brad Lee's quote, not freaking Napoleon Hill. Give me a quote from you. Give me some 2 sentences, whatever you want to say. Bobbi.
For me, I really love and go back to when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. And it just made me really dig deep and work hard to achieve my goals on a daily basis.
And you, Rahul?
Oh, like a quote, just like any quote.
Any quote.
I would say like every day, when you're working hard, you just have to remember that you have many people on, like they say, the 5 people you spend the most time with, you gain knowledge from those 5 people, basically the 5 people you're around the most often.
Yeah, that's amazing. Both these quotes are amazing. I want to add them to the podcast. And just before we go and sign out, Bobbi, how can people how can people get in touch with you, your company, your website, anything that you want to give so that they reach out to you?
You can reach out to me on Facebook with at Bobbi Parker. My Instagram, you can also reach out to me at Bobbi, Bobbi Dean Parker, and on Snapchat, Bobbi Parker 1118. Snapchat, excuse me.
So Bobbi Dean Parker, where's that on?
That's on Instagram.
Instagram, and then the Bobbi Parker is on Snapchat.
Yes, Bobbi Parker 1118.
1118, got it, on Snapchat, because I want to just make sure it's in the show notes. And as far as you, and you could definitely shout out the company you're with and the startup you're with, Rahul, how can we reach out to you?
So you can reach me by my email, which is rahul, Rahul, at drunkmode.org. So rahul@drunkmode.org. Or on Instagram, it's Rahul17. So it's RACOOL 17. And then on Snapchat, you can reach me at Rahul 15. So it's the same Rahul but with a 15.
Gotcha.
And then on Twitter, you can reach me at Rahul Bajaj. So RACOOL BBAJAJ. And yeah.
All right, awesome. Again, thank you guys for spending 22 minutes with me, investing that time with me. Again, I am so appreciative of what you've said today and what you shared. I'm going to be doing this more often because I think it's freaking fun. So thank you again. Yeah, this is spontaneous, get uncomfortable fun. I think I'm definitely going to be doing this more often. And of course, we'll be reaching out to you. We'll be asking for your address. Listen out for Siobhan in your emails. And let's sign out. I am Stacey A. Cross, and there is no E in my name. Until next time.